how do we reconcile traditional knowledge and of the traditional communities to help in conservation and management of diversity for the present and future generations.
Certainly, traditional people and local communities are the guardians of biodiversity. And this has to be increasingly acknowledged first and foremost by our environmental policies that are currently being discussed. We know that in an international scenario, the decade for biodiversity action is coming to an end. And a starking report that has been published a couple of months ago showed that none of the 20 IC biodiversity targets have been achieved and will be achieved under the current reporting period. And traditional knowledge is a big component of biodiversity, not only biodiversity in general, but also biodiversity for food and agriculture. And in terms of our perspective that we discussed in our memorial, from an ecological approach to international environmental law, we do really understand that we are all part of nature. And this is a vision that is shared by many indigenous people in Latin America, for instance. Here, many constitutions already included rights of nature. And this is a reflection of this cosmovision. We can call it in Spanish as buen vivir of the traditional people. And so, in general, it's really important that we acknowledge first this different perspective of traditional knowledge in terms of biodiversity conservation, restoration, and sustainable use. In terms of law, it is really important to acknowledge first the rights of indigenous people, especially the rights to prior informed consent, the rights. For instance, in Brazil, we have many land disputes of traditional territories, which is something that also has to be addressed by our national courts, for instance. And it's something that has to be brought to the attention of general scholarship, which is really important.